Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Vincent Akoko. I am the lead trainer and the lead consultant with White Collar Consulting, an HR firm that is based in Kenya. Today, being another Monday, we bring you inspirational stories and events that inspire you, that motivate you, and at the end of the day, changes your perspective of seeing things. I want to share with you a story that I came across. A story of a Kenyan athlete by the name Abel Mutai, who was in a competition, and for some reason, just before he could cross the finishing line, out of some confusion that wasn't explained in the story, started celebrating, knowing that he had already won the race. Behind him was a Spaniard by the name Fernandez, Ivan Fernandez. Now Ivan Fernandez, noticing that there's some kind of confusion because Abel Mutai had not yet passed, rather crossed the finishing line, but had started celebrating. Ivan Fernandez, following him very closely, decided to shout at him to ask him to cross the line. But because of the language barrier that existed, I guess Ivan Fernandez was speaking in Spanish kind of language, and Abel Mutai, being a Kenyan, maybe was speaking Swahili or English. So out of that language barrier, they could not communicate. So Ivan Fernandez made a decision, and that is even the bottom line behind the story that I'm sharing with you. He made a decision to push Abel Mutai past the finishing line. So he pushed Abel Mutai past the finishing line, then he became number 2. Funnily, instead of very many journalists, like it's always a norm, going to interview Abel Mutai for his victory, all the journalists went to number 2, which in this case was Ivan Fernandez from Spain. And the first question that they asked him, why did you let him win? And Ivan responded by saying, I did not let him win. The right person won. And the journalist, in their nature, insisted by asking, yes, but you were meant to win. And then he answered that question in one of the most powerful words I ever heard. He asked the journalist a question: what would be the merit of such a victory? What would be the value of such a medal? What kind of values would I be passing to my children? I look forward to a world where people will not capitalize on your ignorance and mistakes, but rather they will be the force to push you to achieve your objectives in life. I look forward to a kind of world where we will be truly our brothers and sisters' keeper. Not just by words, but by deeds. And that was well demonstrated by this gentleman called Ivan. And most importantly, what even inspired me more, he was so much concerned by what kind of values that he will be passing to his children. Because culture issues are generational. And funnily enough, the children of nowadays don't learn from advice. They learn from emulation. They find it very easy to do that which you do as opposed to what you tell them to do. So I look forward to a kind of a society, a community, a nation where our action will always be triggered by that which is right as opposed to that which is nice. It could have been a nice thing for Ivan to capitalize on Abel's Mutai confusion and crossed the finishing line and claimed position number one. But the most critical question that he asked, that I want all of us to ask ourselves, those of us who are watching this video, of what value would that medal be to you if you didn't earn it? Of what value? What would be the merit of such a victory? I hope you got inspired. Please remember to subscribe. See you next time.